Hi, and welcome to Creative Coach Training. I'm Magali Pesha. I'm here with the Coaching Institute today to share with you more about your Creative Coach training. And this training is really near and dear to my heart because I love the use of creative tools in our coaching work. So I want to talk a little bit about what that means. What are creative tools in coaching? So creative tools serve to stimulate the imagination, to create more flexibility in our clients, but also in ourselves as well. And creative coaching strategies that we teach you really empower your client to be able to explore their inner landscape, their own creativity and resources, which brings them more healthy power, which helps them create boundaries in their life that give momentum and kind of juice to what they really want to do, so that they have available to them the energy it takes to take actions and to step into the activities in their life which will really make them happy, that'll reduce their suffering. And at the end of the day, I think we all want to help our clients to thrive, to feel really alive, to complete projects they have going on, to bring in new relationships, new emotions, and to enjoy themselves as they have a meaningful and purpose-rich life. So I find that creative coaching strategies are really at the heart of this. Now, in all of our coach trainings, we do use creative strategies, but in creative coach training, we train you to be even more kind of free and to use your intuition as a coach. So we'll work with archetypes in a new way, looking at how we combine the use of stories and archetypes, how we help our clients find the energies that they need to be empowered. We'll use shamanic journeying work to help a client as a coach, not as a shaman, but as a coach, to use some of these ancient techniques to really find one's own strength. And we can call that imagination. We can call that real guides and messengers and angels. It really doesn't matter what we call it. What we're doing is helping a client enter into their own kind of inner landscape and find the resources they need. We'll be using story to do this. We'll also be using guided visualizations, relaxation techniques, breathing exercises, little glimpse awareness practices that allow the client to change state and to enter a more embodied and present way of being with themselves. And this is often the real game changer for a person, to learn how to be with themselves in a way that is empowering and giving and kind to themselves. And we'll be working with some of the energy centers as a tool in creative coaching. We'll also be working with how to guide a client in a way that's really giving them the structure they need, while the respect and honoring their own inner wisdom. And all the strategies are really here to do that, to honor your client's inner wisdom. Now, that means as a coach that you're also feeling really empowered and creative yourself. So we want to give you what you need to find within you the most empowered, the most creative, the most open place to coach from. And it really doesn't matter where you begin, whether that's easy for you or more difficult for you. I've seen coaches come into the program in all different, kind of from all different ways of being, and they all find within themselves that real magician archetype, that sense of having fun and playing with coaching, so that you can learn to make your own strategies, so that you can use these tools to not only plan with your client, but maybe to write a book or to find other resources in yourself that makes your life better as well as your coaching career. So I also wanted to share the classroom a second with you and show you kind of a sneak peek of what's inside. Okay, now we're in the classroom and you can see the graduation journal, but that's not the fun part. Let's look at what's in the modules. So here we're starting out with archetypes and how to use archetypes in a more empowering way than just the first way you might have already learned if you've already come to our boot camp training, activation method training. We've already worked at the first level with archetypes, but now we're going to go to the next level. And you have lectures about using the strategy. You have examples of demos of Mark and I coaching with the strategies. And you will also often have examples of students coaching with the strategy and working to be even more creative and empowered with each strategy. Then we have metaphors that we're going to look at how to use metaphors as a creative coach. Energy, emotions, boundaries, and anxiety, two really important topics in coaching. And each of these modules has about 5 different learning pieces that are lectures, coaching demonstrations, and sometimes discussions also around that particular topic within coaching. And there are 11 modules in all. This is about 60 to 70 hours of training. So some of the other topics that we cover are patterns that a client brings to the coaching. These might be patterns that are inherited from their family. This might be patterns to their day, but how to work with patterns from a creative coach method point of view. Healing, how do we use healing techniques? How do we work with the goals our clients have and create new ways of working with the client's goals that are really empowering and creating those resources the client needs in a variety of new and exciting ways. And then we're also going to look at suffering. What is the nature of suffering that people experience, and how as coaches do we work with the suffering that our clients present with? Because everyone does suffer. And as a coach, it's really important that we're able to bring our presence and also our caring, our love to the coaching when there is deep suffering. And what does healthy leverage mean? How do we help empower a client through healthy leverage? How do we make suggestions? And how do we really help our client identify what success means to them and then build on their success? And then module 11 is empowering resources. So we go through a lot of different tools in that module of bringing in more different ways of finding resources, whether they're in imagination, energy, archetypes, in conversation, or in a quiet, more inner form of finding resources. Or are they outside of the client in their family structure, in their community? So we'll look at all those different ways of helping a client find resources. So I hope this has helped you get a little closer to what creative coaching is about. Now, in the upcoming enrollment, creative coaching comes with the 2 boot camp trainings, the 3-day and the 4-day boot camp training. 4-day first and then 3-day. I don't know if this will happen again. If you're seeing this video, you have been a boot camp student or an activation method coach student, and this is an upgrade option for you. This upgrade is $19.95 in one payment, or there's a 12 payment option of $199 per month. And this gets you the 7 days of boot camp training, the complete updated activation method coaching training that you can see all about on the page about that we're showing you, and this brand new creative coach training in 11 complete modules where you get certified as a creative coach. And Mark and I are really excited to be working with you at this level. You will be getting so many resources yourself, for your life, but also for your coaching clients and to build your business. So I look forward to talking to you really soon. Be well.